Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Irma Hidayah, and today, in this beautiful day, I'm going to deliver my presentations under a title Students' Difficulties in Implementing Numerical Literacy in Cirebon Local Wisdom Oriented Problem Solving. This research is based on the World Economic Forum. It states that numerical literacy is one of the basic literacy that has to be mastered in the 21st century. So what is numerical literacy? Numerical literacy, or we can say numeracy, is a skill, knowledge base, disposition, communication skill, and practice that related to mathematics and statistics needed to manage various life situations. While the numeracy is a skill to analyze information in solving mathematical problems, especially in social life. Previous studies state that the integration of local culture in mathematics learning is crucial because it's considered to maximize students' mathematics learning achievement. So, Nahdi et al. And two state that low numeracy skill affects to students' mathematics learning achievement since numeracy skills are closely linked to mathematics achievement. It's in line with the national education system in Law number 20 Article 3 of 2003. Uh, it states that national education function has to be develop the capability, character, and civilization of the nation for enhancing its intellectual capacity as well as dignified civilization. And the study is intended to describe the difficulties of students in implementing numerical literacy in solving problems based on local wisdom of Cirebon. This is the descriptive qualitative research, and the research subject of this study is 8th grader student of MTS Negeri 11 Cirebon, and the instrument used is numerical literacy test. The data analysis first is data reduction and data presentation, and the last one is conclusion and verification. So indicator used is first the ability to solve practical problems in various contexts of everyday life, and the second one is the ability to analyze information, and the last one is the ability to interpret the result of the analysis to predict them and make decisions. And here is the instrument used of the numeracy scale. This one we have three number here, and this one is the first one, and this one is the second one, and this one is the last one. And result and discussion of this research. Okay, we have two research subjects here. The first one is research subject 1. We called it SP1. The SP1 here we have the sample answer of SP1 here. We named it as work result of SP1 on question number 1. We can say that in the first number, SP1 writes a conclusion based on his calculation. So this one is the calculations. And however, SP1 only wrote the statement about overall price of a particular batik model without giving a conclusion. So no conclusion here. Uh, no conclusion which is in line with the question presented. And the next one is for number 2. SP1 only confirmed the calculation where the result of the calculation didn't answer the question, which has to determine the lowest and the highest interest. And the next one, number 3, work result of SP1 and question number 3. So SP1 only immediately answered by giving the numerical information without giving the definition And for B, he just put cross as the weightiest, is the weightiest without giving any reason or any relationship about it. And for 3C, the SP1 only put the calculation both about net percentage and their percentage. It's actually the calculation is correct, but there is no uh, conclusion of in this performance. And the next one is research subject 2. We call it SP2. Here SP2, he can analyze the information from the image, and he can also perform the arithmetic correctly. So he has a good understanding of concept in social arithmetic, especially in discount, because it's about discount. So we can conclude that SP2 have a good numerical literacy skill, since it has a fulfill all the indicator of numeracy skills. And the next one is for number 2. Number 2 is SP2 considered capable of analyzing information because he can perform the calculation correctly, and he can also interpret the result and making a decisions. He answered that the highest is the installment type 2, and the lowest is installment type 1. And the last number here, SP2, he immediately answered question by providing the definition of gross, share, and net. And yeah, he can define clearly. But for a 3B, he only mentioned the weightiest, which is gross, without any reason, like the SP1. And the next C, in 3C, uh, he performed both the net percentage and their percentage correctly. And the conclusion of this research is students had difficulty in solving Cirebon local system-oriented numerical literacy test on social arithmetic material. And the next one, students had difficulties in analyzing the information displayed on the question in the form of picture and table. And the third one is students had trouble interpreting the result of the analysis to predict and make a decision, making them unable to do the question well. And the last one is student has a misconception on material discount, which caused student make mistakes in performing mathematical calculations. Okay, that's about the research. So here is the references used in this study. So that's all for me. Thank you very much. And thus I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.